I've been thinking a lot lately about why I'm doing this. Why filmmaking? I mean, why am I taking such a huge risk at this point in my life? Why not ride it out until television post production makes a comeback, if it ever does? Or why not hone these new virtual production skills I've been developing and just get another job working in a studio or something? Honestly, either of those things could happen if I get desperate enough for money and companies in Hollywood start hiring again. But for now, I'm pretty determined to forge a new career as a filmmaker. But what do I really mean by that? I guess ideally, I still romanticize the careers of guys like Spielberg, Scorsese, Coppola, Ridley Scott, James Cameron, or to even go back a little further, Orson Welles, Elie Kazan, or to get more current, Aronofsky, Nolan, Fincher, Tarantino. That's what I want. I want to make my living making films that I care about. Well, I understand that that is a tall order. I also believe it is achievable. I have to. If there's one thing that I've learned in my almost 55 years on this planet, it's that the things you believe shape your reality in profound ways. I have to believe this is possible because it's the only way I can summon the will to give it everything I've got one more time before it's all over. So that when I'm 80, God willing I even make it that far, I don't regret not taking this chance at this moment. I've made a few films, and the biggest thing I've learned about filmmaking is that it's really hard to do. So, why am I diving back into this impossibly difficult career at a time when most people are looking at just ride it out until retirement? This is the best way that I can think of to answer that question. I saw Schindler's List in a full theater when it first came out. When the movie ended and the credits started, no one moved or said a word until the last credit rolled. And then people finally, slowly, silently walked out of the auditorium. That movie had an incredible impact on me, on everyone in that theater, clearly. Spielberg put his bleeding heart on every frame of that film, and it showed. That film meant something. Being a filmmaker means something. Purpose and meaning are, to me, the crux of everything in life. So I can't think of anything I'd rather do for a living. The importance of finding a purpose for my life really started to become clear about 10 years ago when I read a book that had a profound effect on me. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl was Sigmund Freud's protege and in many ways his heir apparent. He was also a Jew that lived in Europe during the Holocaust, and he served time as a prisoner in both Auschwitz and Dachau. While he was enduring a living nightmare in these hellholes, he was inspired to develop a form of psychotherapy called logotherapy, which at its core is about thriving in life by finding meaning or purpose. His book and the ideas it explored are a touchstone for me when I feel lost or need inspiration. I just started reading it again. It's pretty short, so I'm already almost done. And as I reread this small book teeming with big ideas, it's clearer to me now than it's ever been. I am a filmmaker.